If you've struggled with eliminating Bermuda grass from your mulch beds, sidewalks, and driveways, then this video is for you. Coming up, I share a herbicide combination that's guaranteed to get rid of Bermuda in just one application. Let's get started. Because of how aggressively it grows and spreads, Bermuda grass can be incredibly difficult to eliminate without the right approach. So the herbicide combination I'm going to share with you today, if applied correctly, is going to eliminate Bermuda grass in a single application. Now, before we get into application rates and how to mix it, I need to point out that this combination is non-selective. So what do I mean by that? It means that it's going to damage and or kill any plants that it gets on. So you really want to limit the use of this combination to mulch beds, to your sidewalks, edging, driveways. You do not want to use this in any parts of your lawn because it will damage or kill any grass that it gets on. All right, so before we get into actually mixing it, we got to talk about safety. The labels for both these products call for shoes with socks, long pants, a long sleeve shirt, and gloves. Out of abundance of caution, I also like to wear safety glasses whenever I'm spraying liquids in my lawn. All right, so the first product we're going to talk about is a glyphosate product called Eraser. Now this is 41% glyphosate, and it also contains a surfactant with it, which is really nice, meaning we're not going to have to add anything else along with this to get it to adhere to the Bermuda grass and really get the best effect. In addition, I'm going to be mixing Fusilade II. Now this is a selective herbicide, so if you wanted to get rid of some Bermuda grass in your zoysia and certain cool season lawns, Fusilade could work, but it becomes non-selective once you mix it with Eraser. So again, if we're mixing everything you see here, this is literally going to kill anything that it comes in contact with. Now as far as application rates, for the Eraser for the glyphosate product, I like to mix this at 2 ounces with a gallon of water, and that's going to cover around 1,000 square feet. When it comes to Fusilade II, we're going to be mixing this at ½ an ounce, so 0.5 fluid ounces. You can see there's a handy measuring cup built in here into the bottle that makes it easy for you to measure out that amount. So ½ an ounce of this with a gallon of water, and 2 ounces of the Eraser 2 of the glyphosate product with also a gallon of water. To make it easier to see where you've sprayed, I also like to use a bit of marker dye along with it. Here I've got the turf mark, but really if you've got any other marker dye, that can work as well too. And really those rates along with a gallon of water is going to produce really good results. Now, the thing about how I would go about mixing this is you're going to need first of all, a sprayer of some sort. Now, while Eraser, there are some calibrations on the label for using this in a hose end sprayer, with Fusilade II, it really needs to be applied with a proper pump sprayer with a spray tip. So today I'm using the sprayer from Yardmaster. This is a 4-gallon backpack sprayer. And what I find is in most cases, a gallon is enough for covering mulch beds and sidewalk areas and that kind of thing. You can always mix more, and because you really want to only mix what you're going to use, so you don't have to deal with disposing of any leftover product, I would say mix this in gallon increments. So add a gallon of water, add 2 ounces of the Eraser product, and then ½ an ounce of the Fusilade II, get it suspended, and then you can also add, again, 1 ounce or so of the blue marker dye. Now here's the thing, here's some tips that you're gonna find, is when you first spray this, you're not gonna see results right away. It's gonna take between 3 to 5 days before you start seeing the grass yellow, and within 2 weeks, it's really gonna become brown and begin dying off. So this combination is very, very effective. It works very well, but it's not like an instant thing where you just apply it and then 15 minutes later, you see the grass being discolored. Now, a quick tip that I can give to you is if you're spraying, say, near your lawn or in mulch beds, and you really want to limit where this goes, get yourself a piece of cardboard like this and use it to shield like what you don't want to spray. So for example, let's say that this were some flowers or roses or something in my mulch bed that I wanted to hang on to, right? And the Bermuda grass is in front, so it's closer to you. What we could do is we could take a piece of cardboard like this and put it in front or shield like what I don't want to get sprayed, and then make our application to the Bermuda grass, and then that's going to minimize how much damage that the plants that we want to keep suffer from. I'm going to show you here what can happen if you don't do that. So there's some areas here along my mulch beds and also along the sidewalk area where you can see a little bit of overspray got on the grass and it injured it. Now, this is going to recover, but a great way to simply prevent that from happening in the first place is just to get a piece of cardboard, shield off what you don't want, where you don't want the product to go, and make your application. There is no need to water this in after applying it. And ideally, you want to mix and apply this concoction whenever there's no rain in the forecast for a few hours. Both Fusilade II and the eraser, the glyphosate product, become rain fast in about an hour, hour and a half. So if you can get a window where there's 4 hours or so of no rainfall, it's going to be well dry and you're going to get a great result. Now, an important point is once you're done with your application, be sure to thoroughly rinse out the sprayer several times before putting it up. Well, if you found this useful, I'm going to share a video here for you guys to watch next that shows a selective herbicide combination that can be used anywhere on warm season grass using two products that, in my opinion, is one of the best out there for eliminating common weeds within your lawn. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.